Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. All right, so I guess this is take two. I recorded half of the episode and it just clocked out on me. So hopefully this will work. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, guys. I am back. Don't mind the eyes. I had a really, really good day today. I got to go to the Latin X Wine Summit. Shout out to Gabby for throwing an amazing event. Got to run into some amazing groups out there, amazing people that are doing things in the wine industry that are cutting edge, things that need to have a lot more push behind them, need a lot of people to have more eyes on these organizations, such as Hispanics in Wine, and then also we're looking at Uncultured and Corked was amazing, and also the Roots Fund. These people are making moves for people that look like me, like Latin, Black, anybody, people of color. They're making moves, and I think we should be having more eyes on them and supporting them more. So these people were amazing. We had some amazing wines there. We had all these winemakers there. We were sipping after some of the talks that were going on, and these winemakers are just killing. They were killers in my opinion. Just amazing wines, obscure white wines, just making moves out there. So just wanted to give a shout out to Latinx Summit. I had a Latinx Wine Summit. I had such a good time, and let's get into the wine because I'm gonna be rather quick today because I'm tired, and I'm gonna edit this video, and then I have it ready for you guys later on today. So let's get right into this. Today we're talking about Cabernet Sauvignon. We're talking about Cabernet Sauvignon out of Paso Robles. This is a 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon from Eagle Lake Winery. You guys can see that label right there. So if you know me, you know I love Paso fruit. Cab is not my go-to for Paso. It's normally Rhone varietals, but sometimes they do a cool Cab. So let's see what's going on with this one. On the nose. So I get this kind of black, fleshy cherry thing going on here. I also get a little bit of cinnamon and kind of a cedar note. There's also some black plum going on here and wet tree bark. There's a dusty kind of aromatic thing jumping out of the glass, which is interesting, and maybe also high cacao, maybe 80 and above cacao for chocolate, dark chocolate. I think that I'm catching that too. There's a secondary of black licorice, which is interesting. It's giving it a little bit more complexity for me, and maybe even some coffee grounds. Let's go ahead and taste it and see what's going on in the palate. I think this is young, because it does have a little bit of bitterness on the finish, but I see what it's trying to do. It's telegraphing its next move as far as evolution in this bottle. I dig it. For me, I'm always looking at that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people, if it doesn't taste amazing right now, they're just no, it's not for them. For me, I'm always looking at the potential of the wine, and this one definitely has some potential. I dig it quite a bit. As far as structure goes, definitely dry wine. Tannins are rather fixed. I think they're going to be rounder later on, but right now they're rather fixed. You can feel the texture on the top of your mouth and your gums and stuff. Acid is actually tastes a little bit more. Actually, acid is pretty nice here. This I will say is a medium acid, but it could be right at the top of the a medium acid. It's not medium plus, but it's right there. Decent amount of acid. I didn't expect that. Finish is rather long. Let me pour a little bit more so I can get into the food on here and all the other things going on here. So all the stuff I was talking about on the nose definitely translates to the palate. It enters in with ripe, a little bit underripe black cherry up front. As it transitions, you get more into kind of a I would say actually blueberries start to make an appearance here in the second and third quarter. In the third quarter, the coffee grounds and kind of a little bit of a bitter dark chocolate hits on the finish, and all that stuff goes down together. Yeah, this is good. It's a little bit. It's the only thing I can say. It's a little bit. It's not consistent, so it does have some drop off points on the palate. But I think with some age, this is going to actually be seamless on the palate. I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. And I'm going to buy some more of this wine and let it sit down. This is a screw top too, by the way, which is cool. But yeah, if I'm scoring this wine, actually, let me get one more sip in before I score it. So I will call this medium plus to full body right here. There is also this kind of like tart plum skin thing going on in the finish too, which is interesting, gives it another quality that I like. If I'm scoring this one, I'm going to say this is probably going to be Wine Still of the Week. We'll be right back. Books, books, and more books. I'm a publisher and writer, and if you love books as much as I do, go check out my website, grapesandsand.com. I love to share books, and I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers. Now back to the show. A solid 88. I'm going to say this is an 88, and with the potential, if it does what I think it's going to do, I can see it going up to 89 plus. Very good wine. I recommend it. It does meet the standard for a wine still of the day, and I would say it's where I got it from. I got this from Grocery Outlet. As you can see, that's been a consistent thing lately. I will be, venturing into my other stuff that I normally go to, like, Total Wines and stuff like that. But as of right now, because of the sale, I went and bought a bunch of wine, so I'm trying to see what's good and what's not, so I can buy cases. This was at Grocery Outlet for the nice price of $6. So it's definitely a steal for $6. It's punching way above its weight class. I would say this is more of like a $25 to $28 bottle of wine. And so, yeah, go grab a bottle. Other than that, I have a lot of stuff coming for 2023, so, stay tuned. Me and Armando are working out one last book signing in California before the year is out, so stay tuned to that. I'll give you a day very soon. Take advantage of some of my stuff I have going on as far as, I still am offering discounts on my books. If you buy all 4 books, 2 poetry books, the wine book, which is Fruit and Glass, and also It's a Vibe with me and Armando, his cookbook, him being the chef, me being the somm. I am offering that all for $50. So you get a huge discount for those books. So take advantage of that. I think they're really good for stocking stuffers, for gifts, for people that you love. And go ahead and grab those 4 books, and you go to the link in my bio and it has all the stuff there. So anyway, question of the day. Let's talk about Paso. Paso has a lot of different varietals. What is your go-to for Paso Robles? What is your go-to what is your go-to grape for when you're looking at Paso Robles sipping down there? So, and if you come up with that, tell me exactly what which winery you think does the best job of that grape. So, guys, thanks for tuning in, and until next week, cheers.